Hi, and welcome to Vtuber Talks with Acapelisa. I'm here with Cassidy Starling. Welcome, Cassidy. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm doing great.
So, first things first, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
I like a lot of various things. So like my current thing that I've been obsessed with is collecting those squishmallows or whatever. That's been my latest obsession. But other
Nice.
than that, it varies based off of what I can focus on, because short attention span. It goes from one thing to the other
Mhm.
weekly, pretty much.
How did you come up with the name Cassidy Starling?
I actually It was like over a period of time. I just based that off of what I want to accomplish.
Mhm.
Just be really positive and bright, a bright person, pretty much. So I guess you could say that's where it came from. But other than that, I don't remember.
Do you have a lore? And if you do, could you tell us a little bit about it?
It's still a work in progress, but what I have so far is just running away from my lore for the characters, running away and just ending up somewhere else and meeting new friends, pretty much.
Were you running away from anything in particular or just in general?
Mm, just generalized. But yeah, it's still a work in progress.
When did you start streaming,
I
roughly?
started streaming like a few months ago,
Mhm.
and it's just like I work with whatever. Like, I do streaming when I have the motivation, but it's off and on, pretty much.
It's
Do a
more of
lot of streams.
like a fun hobby type thing right now.
Yeah, yeah, because I'm still doing college stuff or
Mhm.
trying to get into college.
Yeah, which is time consuming, I bet.
Yeah, it's been very chaotic.
What
Like,
made you want to start streaming?
I think I was just like looking for something fun or like different to
Hmm.
do at this time, like it as aside from like just like a new hobby or something. And I guess streaming just filled that filled the thing I was it was the thing I was looking for, pretty much.
And what made you want to be a VTuber when you streamed as opposed to using a face cam?
So like a friend of mine was the one who started like got me into V-Roid, and I'm just like, okay, so this is fun. I'm learning, and I'm just gonna go crazy, and I'm gonna use this along with my hobby. A very good friend, honestly.
Have you done or are you ever planning on doing a face reveal and why?
Probably not, but that could change. But for right now, I would say that's a no.
Okay. How did you come up with your original character design?
My original character design was like just black and pink everything, which is which is also what I was obsessed with at the time of making my first model.
Hmm.
But now it's kind of evolved into what I have now, which is just like different colored hair and stuff. It's still evolving. I base it off of like whatever I feel like, pretty much.
Whatever
And
you
I have a
think
lot of
best represents you at the time, kind of thing.
yeah.
Hmm. It's good.
And that's like constantly changing of like what type I am, like either cat, bear,
Hmm.
unicorn. It very much changes based on my mood,
Yeah.
and that's why I'm having a hard time deciding like what type of VTuber I am, whether
Hmm.
it's animal or not. I would say though that like with the model I'm using here,
Hmm.
this is the closest I have to something that is set in stone, kind of like.
Hmm. The
I
one that
can't
you've
figure out.
liked the most, basically.
Yeah, yeah, that's a word for it. There's a word I'm thinking of, but I can't figure
Permanent?
it out. Yeah, permanent. This is the closest I've got to anything that's permanent.
Okay. You said you make your own model. Roughly how long would it usually take you to make a model? Like, how long estimate did it take you to make this one?
Well, it's like so like I have a couple models that I have like just non-stop worked on, and if I do it that way, it takes me like maybe 2 days, but this one was like over the span of a week maybe, because I was like off and on working on it.
Do you have any preferences or restrictions on what art can be done of your model?
No, I do not.
So just pretty much anything?
Yeah, it's a free-for-all. I would like to see what people can come up with.
Do you think, or do your friends think, that your voice matches your model / OC?
So yeah, I have at least one friend that actually knows of what I've been doing lately, and that is my partner, and he would say it matches my voice and model match pretty well.
And are you ever self-conscious hearing back your voice in VODs or videos?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you ever like edit any videos or like rewatch your VODs regularly, or just here and there?
Here and there, but sometimes I'm just like, oh my god, is this me?
I sound like what now?
Exactly. It's like an outside perspective, but it's you, and it's weird.
Do you play any characters on stream or emphasize any parts of your personality?
So like, I will say yes for the personality part, because that can be just like crazy and random sometimes. So it's like, I just like, if I'm like playing Minecraft with my partner, I'll just be like doing some random crazy stuff. But yeah, it's just chaos because I get distracted easily.
So what makes you want to keep streaming and pursuing that as a hobby to this day?
Being able to keep making models based off of what I actually like, and like just doing it with my partner for fun, pretty much.
What do you hope to achieve throughout VTubing? Like, what are your goals or your hopes for it?
I would say maybe like, hopefully long term, do permanent streaming, like make it my full-time job maybe, and like maybe
being like more consistent and having the growing like that
more
way.
consistency and just like doing it whenever I feel like it because it's fun.
Yeah.
And just getting to express my creativity with models.
Yes.
And improving on that as well, like keep improving and like getting better at Vroid and stuff. So just like expanding on my skills and stuff too.
Other than getting to express yourself through making your own VTuber model, what are some other things that you have enjoyed about being a VTuber overall?
I would say like interacting with other VTubers as well, and like doing collabs occasionally with like different people, because I've only done like a couple collabs so far, but it is definitely fun hanging out with new people, just like playing games with new people and stuff, and just the community, positive people in positive parts of this community.
Just getting to experience that and be around those people, kind of thing. Yeah,
so like VTuber prom was like a really great example of that.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Because I met you, Walker, Dark, and it was a really great
fun,
time. Yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone there was was lovely. It was a lot of fun just getting to chat to people, and seeing them here and there, and like I see some of them pop in chat here and there or random little bits. Nice.
Yeah, it was super, like, I was super nervous at first because like I didn't know what was gonna happen, and I have actually had my fair share of negativity, so I didn't want that to a repeat of that, and I'm really glad that was not the case.
No, everyone was super positive and nice kind of thing.
And that's the kind of people I want to continue surrounding myself with at this point. So I have definitely seen my life do a complete 180 since I started doing this as a hobby. I met my partner, I met a lot of great friends, and it's like I'm actually being able to not have negativity surround me anymore. And it's like I'm actually having good people in my life for the first time, it feels like.
Ah, like you have experienced a fair bit of negativity. Was that
Yeah.
any of that within the VTuber community, or is that like chat or what? Like, is there anything you would want to change in terms of that within the community?
If I had the chance, I have seen like every now and then I'll see like posts about just really awful things that happen occasionally, and I'm just like, I wish there could be less of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just a really peaceful, like, less of that drama
Yeah,
that I see at times.
and just more encouragement kind of thing.
Yeah, I see plenty of encouragement, but I really see a lot of encouragement, but there's still the demons lurking, you know?
Mm. That's one way to word it. That's one way to word it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any special skills or talents?
I would say one of my talents is like one of the things that I've actually put work into is the Vroid thing, honestly, because like when I first started making models, they were like I basically like improved as I went.
Mm-hmm.
I improved as I went, like, just improving on everything, and like I would say that's one of my skills. It's been really fun just learning to do something new. And
Yeah.
at some point, I will be like making models with the combination of Vroid and Blender. So that's gonna be my next step.
Yeah.
Just keep improving and improving.
What are your favorite animals?
So I would say like one of my favorite animals. It's like the main type of animal that I like are unicorns,
Mm-hmm.
cats, or like unicorns and cats. I
I
have
like the
like a lot
mythical in
of
there, yeah.
I have a lot of stuffed unicorns in my room,
Nice.
along with just a lot of just random stuffed cats. I have an addiction. If it's like pink, I want it.
Is that your favorite color? Is pink?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
What got you into gaming to begin with?
So what got me into gaming was an old friend group that I no longer talk to, unfortunately,
Mm-hmm.
because like a lot of the games were gifts from them,
Mm-hmm.
like Terraria, Left 4 Dead, because it was also those friend group that like just introduced me to a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's see, Left 4 Dead, Payday, stuff like that. I have not played a lot of games due to the lack of motivation, but I would say those are like some of my like favorite games that I used to play a lot.
And what genre of games or specific games are your favorites to play like right now?
So Minecraft is the one that I have been playing a bit too much of. I don't really have a specific type.
Mm-hmm.
I just play what I like.
At the time. Do you
Yeah,
prefer any specific genres or just whatever?
just whatever.
Mhm.
I would say like maybe shooters, but
Mhm.
I have not played a lot of those. I was like trying out Splitgate for the first time recently, and it's fun but chaotic. I just have to learn like the mechanics and stuff.
Do you watch anime, and if so, what are some of your favorite ones?
One of the ones that I recently watched was like I binged watched it in a week was Darling in the Franxx, and that made me cry.
Yes. On one of my
I
tops
loved it
lists,
though.
yeah. In my top 10,
There's
I'd say.
there's that one. I'm gonna list the ones that I've actually finished.
Hmm.
There's that one. There's Demon Slayer, which
Hmm.
is another one of my favorites. So I was trying to like catch up on Black Butler recently because I never like finished the other seasons. So there's that one as well.
Do you have any hobbies or activities that you do outside of streaming?
Outside of streaming, I would either, play Genshin on my phone,
Hmm.
um, listen to music,
Yeah.
or like go for walks with my dog.
Hmm.
I would say that's it though.
When you are feeling low or unmotivated, is there anything that helps you to bring yourself up out of that?
So, like, there are two things that I'll list.
Mhm.
It's like, depending, like, if I'm unmotivated, I'll just either listen to music, which isn't, like, how I cope with things,
Mhm.
or, like, just being around my partner
Mhm.
is a big help, too,
Having
at
that
times.
support, yeah.
Yeah, like, just really positive support, which is part of the reason why I got into Vroid, Vtubing, and a lot of things as well, because I met him. And it's just, that's a big part of the turnaround that I mentioned in my life.
Yeah.
Especially after certain events that happened last year.
Yes, the
It's just been,
panorama, yes.
yeah, it's just like a complete panorama, and I'm like, what the hell happened?
Are there any hardships or lessons that you've learnt since becoming a VTuber or content creator?
I would say that one of the things I've learned is that not everyone will be toxic. It's like, not everyone is going to judge me or like demean me over these smallest things, because it's like I have had to learn a lot,
Mhm.
and having like someone that is supportive and like help, like not being negative over me learning little things,
Mhm.
has helped me enjoy things a lot more. When I was learning how to do V-Roy stuff, I was like still in the mindset where like people would like just be super demeaning towards me,
Mhm.
and that just doesn't apply to V-Roy. It applies to like a little, like little things too. But like as the months went on, I realized that that's just I'd response to everything, and not everyone is going to be a butt.
Now we have some questions from our communities for you. You ready? Do you have any pets? And if so, can you tell us a little bit about them?
Well, I have like a lot of pets that I care for, but
Mhm.
the main pet that I've got is my dog,
Mhm.
Bella. She was a rescue from a family member who passed away pretty recently,
Mhm.
and she needed a home to go to, so we took her in, and she's been a pain in the butt, but I wouldn't change it. She's a little gremlin, and I love her, and she she's like one of those dogs who, like, if she has to do something, she will like be very loud.
Mhm.
I'm honestly surprised you haven't heard her in the background right now. She belonged to my great grandmother before me, before her passing. So she stayed in the family. There are other pets that I take care of, but like,
Are they like fosters or something?
no. They're like reptiles, guinea pig.
Mhm.
When I don't take care of the reptiles, I take care of the guinea pigs. We've
How
got
many pets you
it's like
got? All right, list them off. Go.
4 dogs. Well, no, 5 dogs, including
Oh,
mine.
damn. Uh-huh.
2 snakes.
Wow.
Four chinchillas.
Oh,
Two
cute.
guinea pigs.
Mhm.
Um, Fish tank, and 3 leopard geckos. Oh,
It's like a mini petting zoo, yeah. A little petting
yeah,
zoo. You can
kinda.
pet all of them.
Except the snakes are usually hiding, and you don't want to touch one of them anyway. We like rescue a lot of wild animals, and
Mhm.
one of the snakes we've got is actually a literal wild snake.
Yeah, might not want to touch that one then. I take that back.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I think we're probably not. It's like a long-term foster, I would say,
Mhm.
but we're probably not keeping it because it is wild.
Mhm. You said that you are hoping to go back to or go to like college or university. What are you hoping to
Yeah.
study while you're there?
So I have no idea yet. I've just been like taking classes that are like
Mhm.
general ed so far.
So
So that's still
major yet to be
undecided.
decided.
Yeah.
Did you have a debut or are you ever planning on doing an official debut?
I have not debuted yet. That is still like something that is up in the air,
Mhm.
along with like a lot of other things. But if I ever decide on one, you will know about it. I'll just like post it on my Twitter or something.
Do you think that you would ever invest in a 2D model along with your current 3D model?
Yes.
Yes?
Because that would just like give me the chance to commission someone to create a fun design,
Oh, for
or
sure.
just like sketch one out myself and go from there.
Mhm. overall, what kind of content do you produce?
In general, I would like just do variety gaming streams, basically whatever I feel like. But that is also up in the air too, long term.
Ending question. What are your socials for the ladies and gentlemen at home?
My Twitch is Cassidy Starling 4432. Twitter is the same without the letters. It's just Cassidy Starling 1.
This was Vtuber Talks with Acapelisa. Thank you, Cassidy, for joining me.
Absolutely.
And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys!
Bye. So,
Do you have a cold or something?
I woke up with one yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I could tell it a little bit in your voice. I can put that in description.